Is this live streaming?
No, just recording. So I drove down to Miami for like a day and a night, and while I'm here, I'm visiting my mom, hanging out over there, which I just left not too long ago. I'm actually heading to Ronnie's house right now because I have a whole bunch of comics. To give him, which is sitting back there. So I'm gonna head over to Ronnie's house, hang out with him for a little bit, and then I'm gonna go to my dad's house, which is further south and into Miami. Right now I'm in like Hollywood area, so yeah, I'm gonna do that, and yeah, so I'll be back. All right, turn this off. Stop. Alright, so I just got here to Ronnie's house, and his dog Crimson is barking. So, let's go say hi to Ronnie. Where's my, okay, let me turn this around.
Is this live streaming?
No, just recording. Crimson! Damn, Crimson got fat.
Yeah, he got fatter. Come on, buddy. Let's go. Come on, buddy. Hey, buddy. How's it going?
Good. Hi, Crimson.
My big old dog.
Where's your dad at?
Man, I've never seen that phone in person, actually. It looks really
LG V30?
Yeah. I look like crap because I actually woke up about maybe 45 minutes ago. I didn't get much sleep the other night, last night.
No, what's that?
I had to go to work at 7:30 in the morning.
Ah.
So, I stayed up late. I was binge watching Jessica Jones.
Oh, don't tell me nothing. I've only seen.
I just finished it last night.
I've only seen the first episode.
Okay, don't record this half because this is a mess.
Oh, so recorded.
No, okay, no! I have a broken closet door. Sure, okay.
There's Ronnie's closet.
Yes, that's all right, that's my closet, and then
Ooh, did you just go to Tate's yesterday or
this
something?
is me coming out of the closet. And
Oh my god. So we had a close-up of Ronnie's stuff.
yes.
You only see it in the background.
Yes.
All these amiibos.
Yes. That's what you see in my videos, guys. And
This looks a lot cooler close-up. The Spider-Man?
yeah, I got 4 of those, and that's the only gold edition I have.
Why do you have 4? Oh, variant covers.
They're varying. Well, no, actually, yeah, varying covers, different colors, but they're the same design. So,
Yeah.
and the entire Infinity Gauntlet story is not.
Oh!
Yes, it's the entire story.
Yeah, see, my room's a mess.
I got a vacuum.
Why do you have 2 PS4s?
I wanted a Pro, and I have the Batman edition, so I don't want to get rid of this.
Oh,
so
okay.
it'll be a collector's item for me. Yeah. I didn't go to Tate's though. I went to Corca. It's a comic shop nearby. And this is a really hard one to find, this comic book right here. And I was about to actually do my comic haul later on today.
I beat you here.
Yes, you did. You beat me here. And then
Behind the scenes.
Behind the scenes. This is how videos are made, guys. Right here.
You still haven't opened this yet?
No.
Or is that a second?
I have to ship this out. I forgot to ship it out.
Oh, that's the second one.
Yes, I forgot to ship it out. Sorry if you're waiting. And I finally found Daredevil 229. I was looking for this one.
Which one is that one?
This is part of the Born Again storyline.
Ah, okay. You're trying to collect all those?
Yeah, fun fact, this one's a $25 comic. You can't find this anymore.
Why?
Because it's covered. Because Loki's in the storyline.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Spider-Man versus Loki. That's pretty cool. And then I finally found the Frank Miller's run on Daredevil: The Man Without Fear.
Yo.
The entire storyline, and I was looking for that one, and it's gorgeous.
It is.
Yeah, man.
How much did this cost? 25. I see that.
Yeah. Yeah, but it was in great condition. Actually, my comic guy put it together for me when I got there, and she's like, "Yo, I got this," and I'm like, "Yo, you're gonna make me spend so much more money."
Yeah, see, my comics, I'm sorry, they're not in pristine condition like this.
Oh man, not all of them are in good condition.
You know,
I got one of these. I have 2 of these because of a reason.
But-
one of them is in worse condition.
But I have some good gems for you. So
Yeah, I can't wait. Maybe we should make it part of the comic haul, huh?
well, yeah, technically it kind of is because you're hauling it from my van. So let's go.
Let's go.
So I left Ronnie's house and I'm on my way home or not home. I'm on my way to my dad's house. And you know, every time I come down to Miami, I just get hit with like nostalgia feels and like just like I get like a flood of like just memories and things like that. And you know, because this is my home, you know, like the big city, you know, this is my home, this is where I'm from. And you know, I just have so many memories growing up and, you know, hanging out with family and friends and going on adventures and things like that. And you know, it's a lot of like just a rush of feelings and things like that. And you know, it's going home, you know, like I just continuously think of like all my old friends and you know, things that we used to do, places we used to hang out. It's like I said, it's just a whole nostalgia feel every time I come down here, and that's how it is when you go home. It really is. And you know, like I don't know how else to put it. You know, right now I'm on Flagler Street, which is kind of where I'm at right now is kind of almost where I used to work. And you know, it just reminds me of like everything that I used to do like at work and you know, just around the area in general. Like my friends and I, we used to race a lot, like street racing and stuff like that. And you know, this was around, like I would say around Fast and Furious time, but before it got like ridiculously crazy and you know, cops were cracking down like really hardcore on it and things like that. And I'm all stuffed up right now too because freaking it's allergy season. But yeah, I don't know, just thought I'd share like a little bit like how I'm feeling being around here right now. Anyways, I'll catch you guys in a bit. What's up, guys? So actually, let me get into a little bit. That's worse light. That's better. So drove around all day. You know, I stopped by Ronnie's house. I stopped by where I hung out with Ronnie for a little bit. By the time you guys watch this, you would probably have already seen the video of me trying to use a freaking iMac or, you know, whatever he's got there, that freaking mouse. You know, I drove down to visit my dad, which is the whole reason why I came down here to begin with, because my dad is going, he's going to be going to Peru, I think, next week, and he's going to be gone for like 2 or 3 weeks, something like that. So I wanted to see him before he went, and hang out with him and my brother for a little bit. So I did, and I forgot to record while I was there. But you know, hung out for a little bit with them, and went to Walmart, and my dad made some food, and now I'm back at my mom's house, and so my mom, my sister, and my stepdad, they're out eating right now, and I'm waiting for them to come back, so that way I can go home. And it's actually getting kind of late. It's like almost 10 o'clock now, so it's gonna be a late night for me driving, which is not a problem. I actually don't mind driving at night. I actually like it. I can see better at night as opposed to during the day. There's like a big reflection on my glasses. Can't get rid of it. It kind of makes me look cross-eyed. But you know, it's been a like drive around kind of day, kinda, and you know, it's like it's always a weird feeling going back home. You know, I don't. Some of you guys might not understand this. You might not understand until you get older and you move away, and you know you're away from your family for prolonged periods at a time, and you know it's just a weird feeling when you come back home. And I mentioned it earlier today that it's just like a whole nostalgia feel when you come back home. And I mean I miss living down here. I grew up in this area. I know where everything is. I mean, I know where everything is where I live now because I've been there for like 9 years. But I don't know. It's just always that I want to come back home type of deal. Like you just have that moment. You just miss everything, you know. But at the same time, like there's still a lot of things that I don't miss about living in Miami. And like one of the reasons why I moved away from Miami is just like it's too many people. Not that like I'm not an introvert at all or anything like that, because I mean, hell, I was in a band, so I don't have a problem being around people. It's not like, you know, if I was gonna move back down here, it'd be back down to like around the area where I grew up because it's a nicer area. There's a lot of places in Miami that are not the greatest areas to be in. So like if I was gonna move back down, I would like to move back down to like Kendall area, which is where I grew up. You know, my kids would go to the same schools that I went to and all that stuff. I don't know. It's just one of those things. Like I miss my family. So a lot of times I miss being here, hanging out with my old friends, who a lot of them I'm not friends with anymore. But you know, you have those memories, regardless of how your friendships turned out or whatever. You still have good memories, even though you're not friends with these people anymore. You know, and it's just an overall feeling that it's like, you know, I miss doing this, I miss doing that, you know, I miss hanging out at this Dairy Queen, I miss going to this Walmart and hanging out in the parking lot till 5 o'clock in the morning with my friends. I miss going to this arcade, I miss going to this movie theater. This is where I had my first date with my wife. You know, so things like that. It's like, you know, you come home and you relive all of those memories, and you just continuously play them in your head over and over, like doing all these things, and you live in the past, and you know it kind of sucks. And people always say don't live your life in the past, but at the same time it's like that's where you were, that's where you've been. You know, you're who you are today because of where you've been. You know, it's very hard not to go back on your past and just like reflect on those memories in a good way. You know, it's healthy, but at the same time, you know, you miss it a lot. Like driving down, I had my phone contacts open, and I was like, I want to call some of my old friends, but you know, I'm here to visit my dad, not here to visit them. And even if I called them, it's like, would they even make the time of day to hang out with me anyways, even if it's just a couple minutes? I mean, everybody has their own lives that they're doing nowadays. So it's, you know, even if I called like my old best friend and be like, hey, I'm down in the area, what are you up to? I want to hang out for a little bit. He's got his own life now, so it's not like, you know, he can just drop everything just to hang out with me. It's just a weird feeling. You know, I spoke to one of my friends. I spoke to him like a couple months ago, and I didn't even know he got married. I didn't even know. I mean, there's a lot of stuff that just happened throughout the years that I didn't know about, or I found out way later because I don't live in the area anymore. I don't live here anymore. And you know, when you move away and you come back home, it just hits you in that kind of way. It's like, oh, you're doing this now? You got married? You have kids? I'm sure a lot of people do that with me too. I mean, like they come, like if I meet like a family member that I haven't seen in many years, all of a sudden they're like, you have kids? Oh, you're doing this now? No, it's just one of those things that's like it's just something that you go through in life. You know, the older you get, the more you start to think about things like that. It's like I used to do this, I used to do that, and like I don't anymore. Why don't I? You know, I used to race cars. I used to race cars. I used to go and test drive cars and write reviews of the cars that I just test drove. I don't do stuff like that anymore. You know, I used to street race. I stopped doing that for legal purposes. But then, you know, when I stopped street racing, I started doing legal racing. And I stopped doing that. I don't know. It's just me remembering crap, that's all. Anyways, I'm gonna be heading home soon. And so I'll catch you all later. Peace out.